Stop spinning. Stupid. Stupid. Oh, yeah. Oh. That was pretty good. Uh-oh. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity. My, oh my, what a beautiful day. It's supposed to be a wonderful day, but, you know. Hello. First. You killed me, Jared. When did that start anyway? I don't, that's just adorable. Oh. Everyone, there's no one here yet. Just you. Oh, wait a minute. It says 3 people. We have lurkers. Hey, Sharon. What are you doing, Mark? Pre-planned. That's cute. Hey, typical. Hello, lurks a lot. I will respond to you guys' emails tomorrow. Hi, Roy. I promise I'll get that done. I'm sleepy again. Well, looky, looky. Hello, Bill. How are you? I heard Honobi was awesome. Ah, jealous. Hey now, don't be falling. Hello, Brian. So what's everybody doing tonight? And how are you all? Is everybody just happy, healthy, ducky? Hold on, let me move this thing up. It belongs where it belongs. Hold on. You can stay up. Hello, Flat Rock. How are you? Hold on, let me change this. Oh, there you go. Up. Now down. Hey, there you go. Hello, Scott. Welcome. I'm going to turn off this light behind me so you can see me. Hello, hello, hello. Still breathing. Are you sick? Really? Hi, Sandy. Yeah, I know how it goes. Hi, Beauty. I love it when I'm just about ready to take a nap and the phone goes ding, ding, ding. Like you're kidding me. It hasn't ding, ding, dinged all day long, and then all of a sudden you try to take a nap and peep, there it goes. But guess what? This is so funny. Well, kind of funny. The guy was here. Hi, Pam. The guy was here to finish putting in the shower, right? So we had to hook up that tankless water heater. Well, he said, it's all ready to go, but I can't get it to turn on. He said, did anybody drop it? Or we were like, no. So, anyways, we go out, and he said, why don't you go out and trip the breaker? And I mean, you know, reset the breaker, see if that works. So I go out, and the breaker's off. So I turn the breaker on. I come back in. I said the breaker was off. He goes, oh, so he's pushing buttons, and it still doesn't go on. So he goes outside, thinking that I don't know how to, you know, turn on a breaker. And he flips the switch twice, and flames come out of it. And he jumps about 5 feet in the air and says, oh my gosh, and comes running in. He goes, well, I think I did something wrong. You're going to need an electrician. So we called the guy that did our electricity, and he showed up. And he said, and I told them yesterday, it says right on the little paper, the installation manual, it says right then and there that you have to have 2 wires, both with their own ground wires, right? 240-volt I-80, and they put in one. And they needed 40 amp breakers, and we had 30 amp breakers. So, ta-da! So I giggled all day. Hey, Tracy. I just thought that was funnier than funny. You know, I don't like electricity, and electricity doesn't like me, but I think it's really funny when you have an electrician that doesn't read the instructions and goes, whoops. Because everybody that knows me don't like that. They know that I don't like it when you say oops. I'm like, wait a minute, what'd you do? I'm gonna go turn that light off. I can't see squat. Hold on. Yeah, actually, yeah, he did. Let me turn this light off. Oh, it's dark out here. Woohoo! Ah, and it's gorgeous tonight. I have no idea what the temperature is, but it's absolutely beautiful. Now, it might get colder on me, but I have no idea. I was on the other side of the house. I didn't see him. Why am I brave, Tracy? Sitting outside at night? Well, I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of the dark. Just what's in the dark. I'm teasing. It doesn't bother me sitting out here. It's beautiful. Uh-oh. It's dusty. 72. I don't know what it is. I heard an owl. He just does this. Woo! Go to bed. Hey, baby. What'd you say?
Said soon. Very, very soon.
Okay. Dusty doesn't have to work tomorrow, so. Ooh. That owl and I just have a conversation. Let's see if he gets closer. Do you know what's really cool is when they go from out there, you know, you talk back and forth, and when they get really close, and here's the deal. You would think that you would see them fly here or hear them fly from where they are too close by, but you don't. Just like the boogers, they do their own thing. Makes me nuts. I can't figure out how they do it. I have no idea. I don't know if they're 6-foot owls. I think they were just regular owls, but you know, I mean, their wingspans might be 6 foot, but heck, stop falling. Oh, I gotta turn the light on. D. Sometimes D is so silly. There you go. Now I can see my coffee. Yeah, we need to have a good camp out before it gets too cold, don't we? Oh, now she's calling her kitty, kitty, kitty. So what do you all think about the front of the place where I showed you? Do you think that'd be a nice place for the kids? If you watch my daytime video? Don't you think that area is pretty? I think it'd be closer to the street, closer to electricity. They'd be behind us so we wouldn't hear them when we were doing our live chats. There's a method to my madness. But I think it's a really cute, I think it's a really pretty area, and it's level. I think their little shed house would be easier to get there than back here. They'd still be surrounded by trees. Yep, I think it's a good idea. They kind of like the idea of being straight directly across from us, especially since I was going to put that potty house over here, you know, of Jay and I had a great idea as far as that outside porta potty place, but I mean, it'd be really nice. I'm just not sure yet. We could put it someplace else, but the whole idea is we'll have a turnaround over there. I just didn't want them so close to or closer to the guy next door that has all those dogs. Because, you know, they're going to be hearing the dogs bark all night long. And I don't know. I just thought it'd be easier. It might not be if they still want to go on that side, but then it's also further away with the electricity. And I think they charge you by X amount of feet. I'm not sure. Hey, Duke. Hello, Mike. How are you? As soon as she's done and she goes in the house, we'll wait a little bit. I really want to know what's up with the abnormal tree knocks. They're not used to doing very many tree knocks, but and I think it's because we've been hearing so much gunshot. You know, it is deer season. They didn't go anywhere. I told them to go hide someplace, but they haven't gone anywhere. And you'll get one or two tree knocks, and they're not the loud resonating ones. They're light tree knocks. Almost just, you know, hello, I'm here. Yeah, I know the high will. All right, Bill. Well, I have to work this coming weekend. They switched me. It's not Monday to Monday. I'll be working Thursday to Monday. Good night and God bless you and love you. So tell Carol we said hello. Good night. Sweet dreams. Yes, many, many blessings to you too. Dusty, your cat's over here. Oh. Okay, well, something else is over here then. Yeah, they don't, like I said, I don't really look, you know, most of the time they don't do that. I mean, they have been, things are kind of changing around here, and I don't know really why, but not major, you know, it's not stopping. Oops, sorry. Hello, Johnny. Sorry, I just moved my generator around. It switched it. Stop. Oh, for pity's sake. There, you happy now? Well, you can call the area back, way back away from me, a swamp too. Last time it rained, I mean, I don't think that ever dries up back there. I don't know where he lives. Couldn't tell you. No mosquito bites. Quit. So I've had an interesting week. I'm really happy we're getting a bathroom. Yeah, why do they love floodplains so much? They like to swim? Yeah. Hey, Mike, where in Florida do you live? I used to live in Florida. Tell your friend Typical I said hi. Oh, Calla. Cool. They're still outside. We'll just wait. We'll just sit here. I'll listen to you guys. I'll read you guys talking to each other until it gets quiet, till they go in and stay in. Excuse you. Yeah, Calla is beautiful. You heard that, huh, Pam? Uh, I don't know. I'm not saying a word. Crows? Oh, yeah. Noisy little critters. And we have those mockingbirds or whatever those things are called that make all that weird noise. They look like crows, but they're not crows. Okay, bro, I'm glad you said it so I don't yell. Well, I already did, sorry. Well, I didn't get to respond to you, but I will respond to you and I'll tell you, there's a couple things it could be, but did you raise your leg? Did you wrap it like I asked you to? I don't know, Sharon. All I know is that they make some weird noise. It's almost like they talk to each other, and they don't sound like crows at all. I mean, they really don't. They sound. Hey, Sherry, where are you? Good. Well, like I said, sorry I haven't written back. I'm just really, really, really super busy right now. These jobs that I take, it's one thing if they're only gone for a day or a couple days, but being gone for a week, I have a lot to do to catch up when I get back. Excuse me. Where's my sissy? Is she sleeping? Tim's not here. Martha's not here. They're sound asleep. Shh, don't wake them up. We'll surprise them later. Do worry about it, because I always respond to my emails. How you doing, Sherry? Hi, lurkers. How are you? I could actually. No, I don't want to. All right, so I'm going to get another blue light and put another blue light on this one. After I get rid of the big whomping spider that's over there. Yeah, well, you need to find out why it's done it. It's not good to just leave it and not find out why. Don't you just love the sounds of the night? It's about coyote time, too. Aw, why is she sick, Pam? What kind of sick? You know, flu type sick? Don't forget, guys, it's coming up on a change of weather. Make sure that you have your onions out. Make sure that you take your garlic. Make sure that you are prepped and ready for this winter cold season. Aw, I only had morning sickness with one of my kids, and that's my daughter. Well, she was the only one born with hair, so that's why they told me I had morning sickness. I don't know if any of that's true, but well, it's not good if she can't keep food down. Tell her to make some rice, but overcook it. If you know anything about kanji, tell her to make some rice, overcook it, and just let it turn into basically, I don't know, rice water, and just take, just eat it like soup. And you can mix stuff in it. I put manuka honey in mine, but she can make it spicy or she can make it, sweet, but it works. It's really good for the stomach. No, it's a lot more watery than rice pudding, but it has no milks or anything in it. Just water and rice, but overcook it so it's not sticky, it's watery. And really cook it for a long time. And I'm telling you, that rice water works wonders for people that are sick. I like congee. I lived on congee for a while. I put turmeric in mine and manuka honey. Yeah, well, the coyotes get really close. They're selling the manuka honey right there by the vitamins now in Walmart. I can't do ginger, but ginger could be one thing if she likes it. It's good for your stomach. So's peppermint. So's chamomile. Oh yeah, I remember the gator grunts. Hey, I hear something out there. Did you hear it? They're back. Oh yeah, well, we have a lot of coyotes. The bad part about the coyotes here is they'll come right through the yard. They don't seem to care. They get really close. They have no fear of humans at all. That didn't sound like a hog. Kind of snort. It kind of sounded a little bit like a grunt or a snort. Yeah, my yard is the woods. Yep. Yeah, I saw some beautiful deer yesterday. They were just chilling property next to us. There was a mama, a baby, and the ones that were taken off, excuse me, the ones that were taken off, I couldn't tell you what they were because they ran so fast. The minute I come up here, but that mom with the baby never takes off. fact, she hangs out around here, so she must be not afraid of people. Last time we were live, you guys heard those grunts out there. Oh, there you go. Got a mouth pop. Sweet. Hello. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if all these... Hey, Pammy. How are you, sweetie? I'm wondering if they're not coy dogs or... Yeah, you did, Duke. I didn't know you left, typical. Yeah, I can camp right in my backyard. That's what I like about being out in the woods. If I actually want to get out there, I can just pop a tent way back there behind the wood line and I'm good. And I know we have wolves here too, because the howls are distinctly different between the wolves and the coyotes. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Beauty. I don't think they sound like ghosts. You're silly, Duke. Okay, Kahina. Okay, Kahina. Just one tree knock. Just one. Whatever. People complain too much. There's 2 or 3 spots. Well, more than that. There's a whole bunch of spots back here that are gorgeous. Yeah, I raised wolves, so I know what they sound like too. They still shouldn't complain if you camp out in your backyard. The heck? Of course, I don't think it would do you much good if you camped out in your backyard. Nope, they don't bark. Well, mine did, kind of. They got used to the dog that was with them, and they kind of started to do that almost like coyotes do that yap. Oh. You're gonna camp in their yard? Yeah, I love wolves too. I have wolf everything. Hey, Dave. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm trying so hard. That's one of the reasons I'm working. I'm able to get some of that stuff. And I figured something out perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and use that flooring that I got at the garage sale for the walls around the bathtub. And then I'm gonna build a recessed shelving and spray paint it the same color and put that at the end of my tub since there's about a 5-inch gap. And then the carpeting or the rug that I have in my living room surprisingly fits perfect in my bathroom. So I will just cut around the toilet, the sink, and it'll fit perfectly and it matches perfectly. Ta-da! So then, and then I had an idea. Instead of putting one of those sliding doors, you know, the ones that look like barn doors, instead of sliding that outside, I'm going to slide it inside. Oh, I can imagine, Sharon. Uh-oh. Woke up next to your vehicle? What? What did I miss? Pammy, did you say that one of the big guys picked you up and moved you? I hate not being able to read chat. Well, well, well. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Frogs in my throat. My duck's talking. Yeah, they keep doing that, Duke, and I don't know why. They go on a killing spree and it's open season and they hunt all the wolves and they kill almost all of them. And then they turn around and they add more wolves. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Oh, ew. Dang. Hey, Pam, how are you, sweetie? I see now. Okay, now you really have me confused. Yeah, DM? Yeah. Yeah, you're the only moderator awake, I think. You didn't get notified? Oh, that's freaky. Here we go again, right? Yeah, usually my channel is loaded with moderators. Okay, you have to give me more details than that, because now you got me really freaked out. Tell us what happened. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Duke. You hear it? Can you guys hear the duck? Ow, 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 ow. It's getting late. Nah, late is 4 o'clock in the morning. It's all right, Pam. I'm just glad you showed up. It's nice to see you. Mike asked me to go live on Saturday, and I'm here, and he's not. Pammy, you're going to have to explain the whole thing now. Now you got me curious. And whoever asked about Denny, he's okay. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, Mike. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. God bless you, and have a great work day tomorrow. Yogi Bear Festival? Hey, Bigfoot. Ooh! Hey, Cryptid. All right, she's telling a story, guys. Watch this. Pammy's telling a story. I love that movie. See now. Ooh! Ooh! Hey, Queen. Oh, I saw that movie. All right. So Pammy was stargazing in her SUV. Ooh! Don't type too much, Pammy, or I won't be able to read it. Hey, Sarah. You woke up to go to the bathroom at 3:45. A massive muscular DM was 2 feet. What? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Hey, David. Oh, my goodness. I'd have been freaking out, Pammy. What happened? My stomach. Okay, Sarah, I will. So what did it do, Pammy? Oh my gosh, I would lose it. Hi, Derek. How'd she die, Sarah? You fell asleep with a DM 2 feet away from your vehicle? Oh my goodness. And it did nothing? It just stood there? Don't get nervous, typical, it's okay. I'm great. Derek, how are you? Did it scream at you or throw something or... No, we don't say that word, remember, Sarah? We say bananas. She said it was right outside of her vehicle, Derek. She was stargazing in her SUV and it showed up. Oxford, Connecticut. It did nothing, Pammy. It just stood there. Connecticut. Connecticut. Sharon, you're funny. Yay. Well, happy anniversary if I don't see you before then. That's just downright frightening, Pammy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't ever want to see one. And I am in DM country. I mean, literally. How long did it stand out there? I think I might have a heart attack and die if I saw one. Just remind me, Sarah, we'll sing happy birthday to him. Oklahoma, Derek. Southeast Oklahoma. Really, where at in Oklahoma? It returned the next night by your indoor pool. Yellow eyes. What? Oh, I know where Norman is. You got some good areas up there. Yeah, I know, right, Pam? Shining a spotlight on it. It was a pack of wolves? Yeah, you'll be 66, I'll be 65. We're not old yet, Pam. You're not old yet. No, you're not. So, Pammy, are you saying that, or are you thinking that the DM was hanging around with the pack of wolves? Oh, dear Jesus. Which jab? Oh, yeah, we're not older than dirt yet. Oh, Vax? Yeah. Yeah, we won't get on that subject, but I'm not taking it. No, not happening. They can shoot me, lock me up, whatever they want to do, but I'm not taking it. But I'm really sorry, Sarah. I'm hearing a lot of people that have had some really bad reactions to the vaccine. Told everybody not to take it. I warned everybody about what was going to happen. It's all happening. Too much of this garbage was planned. Too much of it was last minute. Too much of it was controversy. Too much of it was. I don't trust them for nothing. And I told you guys not even take the flu shot, let alone this. Well, I'm a nurse. They're not forcing me. It's just not happening. I heard that, Pammy. The point is, they should not be allowed to force us to do anything. That's contradictory to the whole United States, period. They can't force us to do anything like that. Don't get me started on that subject. I warned you guys. Now, listen, flu season's coming up. It's the fall to winter cold festival, okay? That's what I call it, because everybody and their brother seems to get sick. And of course, last year nobody had normal flus or colds. Everybody had bananas. Look, we're not doing this, okay? Seriously, prepare yourself. Make sure that you have water. Make sure that you have. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Originally there were supposed to be 5 altogether, Roy. I don't want anybody finding them, Derek, because people are offering money to capture or kill them. That's why I canceled my camp out this year. Yeah, no such thing as a flu now. Everybody's got the banana stuff. Sweet, Pam. You're welcome to come when you want. Anyways, so if that's the case, guys, just prepare yourself and make sure that you have everything that you need, to combat the normal flu that goes around or a winter cold. But don't fall victim to them and them telling you that that's what it is. Not everybody there's no such thing as the flu anymore. The past, 5 years of flu shots and everything else, all those are gone, right? Nobody has a normal flu or colds, right? It's all bananas. That's why I call it bananas. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. They don't have to be an endangered species. They have to be left alone. Nope. You can eat bananas if you want, but I call this whole thing bananas. Yeah, garlic is probably what saved her. Out of all those, garlic is probably what saved her. Garlic can save people's lives. It's good for heart. It's good for the immune system. It's good for when you're sick. It's good for wounds. Garlic is your best friend. I preach that for everything. Hello, Yuri. Welcome. Pff, pasta.
Yeah, garlic is good in pasta.
No, not garlic powder. Garlic powder is not going to do any good. You need either raw garlic, or I get the garlic, the little teeny tiny gel caps from Walmart. They're usually buy a bottle, get one free. But yeah, you can get 5 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, and some honey, and cut them up and boil it. Simmer it. Don't boil it. Nope. And then you could make a cough syrup out of it. You could make You can take it daily to boost the immune system. You know, it's well worth it, and I promise you that you won't get sick. It's better than any antibiotic out there. And if you add a couple of drops of clove oil to it, yeah, onion soup with garlic in it, and honey, and a couple drops of, like I said, clove oil, and boy, you've got a strong antibiotic. You know, when my tooth gets bad, I put clove and colloidal silver on it. And it takes the infection out immediately. And the pain. For those of you guys that haven't gotten the vaccination, and for those of you guys that have or people around you that are sick, don't take the vaccine and build your system up. Make yourself that onion tea. All it is onion, garlic, and manuka honey. And you can, if you want, Quinn, silly. You can, if you want, add some clove oil to it. Not very much because it's really strong.
Yeah, they shot a Jim Beam.
Denny? Yeah, there's doctors around here. Well, they're not doctors, they're PAs. They refuse the vaccination too. They're not doing it, and they don't suggest to people to do it. There's a lot of places, I'm telling you right now, that are turning against the vaccine because they're seeing, these are doctors and nurses that are seeing the outcome. They're not doing it. And the people that run around saying, you're going to make us sick because you're not taking the vaccine, they're just misinformed. And I'll say that now. And if you don't like it, can't help you, but that's the truth. It's not just my belief, it's the truth. Yeah, they're pushing the vaccine to get the money into the hospitals and doctors' offices, and now they're seeing the results, and now they're turning around and running the other direction. You know, I know too many nurses that pushed the vaccine that didn't take it themselves. That's ridiculous. And now they're actually suggesting to their patients, don't take it, don't take it, don't take it. They know. And I don't care what they say to me or what they do to me. They could even shut down my channel. I don't care. Exactly. Because they're afraid. And this is just like communism. They scare everybody into doing all the same thing because otherwise you're an outsider. If you're an outsider, you're the reason for the problem. And that's just not the way it is. Don't fall for that stuff, guys. You're smarter than that. All you got to do is look at the past 10 years. And then when all this banana stuff started to slow down, guess what's happening at the schools again? You know, this is, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And what's more ridiculous is not paying attention. Exactly, Pam. Hence the reason before all this started, I told you guys not to even take the flu shot. Look at the side effects. The reason I tell you guys not to take statin drugs, the side effects. This is stupid. They're giving you medication, or you're taking medications because they're scared. They're trying to scare you into, if you don't take it, you're going to have problems. Well, there's too many natural remedies out there without the side effects that do much better than the drugs they're trying to pass off on people. You guys are going to get me started, aren't you? Laugh at furball. Yeah, I've told people since the day... Lemmings. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Yeah, I wouldn't take any statin drugs. They're not worth it. The side effects are a whole bunch worse than the outcome. You can eat oatmeal every day for breakfast and drop it down 3 to 5 points in no problem with ease, as opposed to dropping 3 to 5 points in a year with no side effects.
Yeah, tell me what happened with mine.
I did. Good night, Typical. God bless you, sweetie. Yeah, I wouldn't take any statin drugs. You don't need them. They're not going to help you. You can start taking oatmeal and drop it down quick. Yeah, the stuff from
Cereal.
China that they, and the ones, and listen to this. They're finding out that there's a lot of medicines made in Mexico right now, and the ingredients to those medications are bought from China, and they're bringing them in from Mexico. Pay attention. Do your homework. Open your eyes. Guys, this is not conspiracy theory. This is fact. When in history have you ever heard so much controversy over a flu? I told people not to take the flu vaccine because they guess. They put them together, they mix them up, and it's usually a year to 3 years prior to that next year's flu. Okay, I've been telling you and telling you and telling you not to take the flu vaccines because they are guessing. And your body is getting this stuff that it does not need. And a lot of people get really sick from the flu vaccines. And it doesn't help you for that season's flu. You know, you change your attitude when it's flu season. You know, there's certain things you do. You want to build up your immune system. That's what's helping you more than anything else. I do suggest the pneumonia shot, and because that has never changed. The pneumonia shot everybody should have, but the flu vaccines, no. No, no, and no. Make yourself up a list of the stuff that I told you, the ingredients to fight off the colds and the flus, and take it every single time there's a change in season or you start feeling sick. Exactly, Quinn. And like I said, a lot of people have their head in the sand and they're listening to what's on the news, and even the news changes all the time about it. They keep bouncing back and forth about what's good, what's not good, what this is happening, what's that happening. Enough is enough is enough. Yeah, exactly, lurks a lot. And in these people, some people are dying, but other people are ending up with some serious idiopathic diseases and they can't figure out what it is. Well, of course. I'm not doing it. That's all there is to it. I don't care. I'm not doing it. And I have never gotten a flu shot, ever. So my tirade's over. Sharon said hello, Denny.
Hello, Sharon. I brought you this out in case you need it.
What is it?
Cigarette.
Oh, thank you. What I need is coffee. Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
Yes, Misty.
Yeah, and you survived the bananas, didn't you? You know, I'm in the medical profession, and I'm telling you, I've seen and heard and did a lot of studies. Hush, looks. I've done a lot of studies, and that's one thing. That's one thing that I liked when I was going through nursing school, and I liked about just the way I am. I didn't just look it up and to answer the question. Yeah, I heard that. See now, I did research, and my specialty going through nursing school was my research, and that's why I would argue. I would argue with people, even my instructors, and I would tell them, and I'd show them, you know, where in the clinical studies that what they were teaching was wrong, and I would fight with them all the time. Now I had to answer the questions the way they wanted them answered in order to pass, which was fine. I love homeopathic doctors. Anyway, that's what I wanted to be. But but I found out through my own about a lot of this stuff way back when I was in nursing school. And I was shocked at some of the stuff that they revealed in research about just some of our common pharmaceuticals that they've been passing out for centuries. The side effects were so bad that they had to consider the losses as gain because it was training mode. We are guinea pigs. And that's I can show you proof on that. All you have to do is go to that NCBH and read for yourself, and you'd be shocked at some of the stuff that they already know causes cancer, causes kidney failure, and they pass them out anyway. And then watch the commercials where they give you a list. This could even cause death, but they're promoting it. Why? Because people are afraid of what they have. They don't have it in them to go look for a natural cause, so they'll take whatever the doctor will give them. And that right there, they should be ashamed of themselves. They know, and that what they're going to call us collateral damage. You know, this is ridiculous. There's too many things out there that God gave us on this planet to heal ourselves. Hello, Bradwick. Couldn't read the entire thing. I couldn't read what all you said. If you guys would try to write them, try to write them short so I can read them, because I only get two people's comments. Thank you. Two people's comments at a time. Well, you know, it's not just big pharma. It's insurance companies. I mean, it goes really deep. But you already know that, Bradwick. This isn't just started happening. This has been happening for centuries. I mean, they've been doing this for a long time. And it's just now starting to come, well, to some people, you know, it's just starting to come into, our brains. But there's other people that have been actually doctors that have been murdered, you know, or come up missing because of what they knew and what they promoted. And they were actually taken out. Naturopathic doctors that cured cancer, regular doctors that cured heart disease, other stuff, they were all killed. You know, their stuff was taken away, patented, their patents were stolen. Guys, this is all about the money here, okay? You just got to get past that. You have to get past that part and stick with people that understand the way it is and try to find an alternative way out. Number one, you have to trust God to get you through what you're going through, no matter what it is. But number two, you stay by like-minded people that are willing to do the research themselves and come up with the truth, not lies, not something that they heard or read, especially on CNN or Fox News or some other kind of news broadcast, or someone's personal opinion. Everything that I'm telling you, I have researched. You can research it yourself. You can go online. There's many places. Good night, Sarah. God bless you, hon. There are many places you can go to get to the bottom of this and find out what the cause is. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Oh yeah, they own everything. This has been happening back before the Rockefellers. Give me a break. And like I said, people have been murdered because of their knowledge in quote unquote conspiracy theories. Because they're right on. They were caught. They can't get rid of all the truth. The truth is always going to be revealed. Remember that. It will always be revealed. You have to stand together on a lot. That's why I believe there's a lot of people out there that have their own niche. You know, they have their own thing. There's people out there that can do the mechanical side of what you need outside of going to the store. Hello, Kathy. You can use garlic. You can use, like I said, oatmeal is your best right there. Oatmeal is your best friend when it comes to cholesterol and triglycerides. It is your best friend.
Yeah, oatmeal cookies, oatmeal,
Oatmeal.
oatmeal steaks,
You don't, I didn't make you
oatmeal
oatmeal
potatoes,
steaks. You're silly.
oatmeal carrots.
I made Denny eat oatmeal for 10 days, if you didn't hear that story. And the doctors were actually shocked so much that they pulled doctors from the other side of the clinic because I proved to them that I could lower his in 10 days as opposed to, you know, a year. That's right, Pam. Like I said, you got people that are the mechanic part of it. You got people that are medical part of it. You got people that know about, you know, how to get water, electricity, all the kind of stuff that you need to survive. Hello, Paradox. And if you have all these people in place and you're like-minded, you will survive. It might be like us living out here in the boonies, you know, for a while, but you'll survive. But if you keep going, yeah, that's why God called us all part of the same, you know, we're all hands and feet and eyes and ears. You know, all of us are part of one body. We're supposed to do this stuff together. That's the way it's supposed to be. Not fight over stupid things. And it even says in the Bible, don't fight over that kind of stuff. It's meaningless. There's no point going back. Take what the knowledge we have right now and go with it. And this isn't controversy, this is knowledge. You take that knowledge and you run with it. If you're too old and you don't care anymore, then that's fine. But what you teach the people underneath you, the younger people, is the right way. Don't let them fall for the government tactics. Don't teach them that that's right, that that's what you're supposed to do, that that's the way it is. It's garbage. It's not. And we don't work for the government. They work for us.
Pictures.
Yeah, cinnamon is safe, but if you email me, I'll give you better stuff for diabetes than just cinnamon. Or you can make oatmeal anything, see now. I mean, what? Oh, got it? You can make oatmeal anything, but as long as you're getting that oatmeal in you, and don't buy the instant stuff, buy regular oatmeal.
Well, this eye is going to bed.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Good night, everybody.
Say good night, Denny.
Remember, you're blessed and highly favored.
Don't say it. Mr. Lurkslot's waiting for you.
Mr. Lurklocks?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Good night. Don't say it.
Good night, Miss Calabash, wherever you are.
Denny? Good grief. I promise you, as God is my witness, you can start taking oatmeal. Check your triglycerides and your cholesterol level now. Turn around, start taking oatmeal, go back and take it, and look what happens in a minimum of maybe a week to 10 days. Yeah, fentanyl is another one that they found out that they were getting from Mexico, that the ingredients for the fentanyl that's killing people because they're overdosing on it came from China. You have weeds outside, guys, that's going to help you. You have dandelion, you have plantain, you know, you've got all kinds of stuff outside. Um, you can eat pine, I mean, not eat, you can drink pine needle tea. You've got stinging nettles, you've got curly dock, you've got milk thistle, which cleans out your liver and your kidneys. You know, dandelion kills bacteria for UTIs and stuff like that. Cranberries, I mean, give me a break. In that book, I explain all, in my book, I explain all that, and it breaks it down and shows you that these are the same thing that the drug companies are doing the complete opposite. So what they're doing is they're giving you medication. Yeah, our bodies are supposed to be pH balanced, okay? And it's not. Homeopathic, naturopathic, that's right, Pam. That's the way it's supposed to be. But your body's supposed to be pH balanced. But I guarantee you, if you guys were to turn around and give yourself or do your little strip test, do your own pH, most of you that are ill are acidic. And if you're acidic, that's why you're ill. Acid causes inflammation. Inflammation causes disease. And I would say 99% of the diseases out there are caused by inflammation. Your body's not supposed to be having that much information. Kathy has a question for me. What is it? And a lot of things that cause that is, especially like your sugars that are bleached with bleach, or the new chemicals, or the new hormones they're putting in it. Kathy, what's your question? Sorry. You can get pH strips from the pharmacy, and you just urinate urinate on them in the morning. Yeah, because of the hormones that they put in dairy. Regular dairy didn't cause inflammation until they started doing the hormones. Probiotics and prebiotics are your friend. You know, you can get natural to fight something like lactose intolerance. Get yourself colostrum. You can buy bovine colostrum at the health food store and reverse that. You won't even have that problem anymore. There's just, I mean, I have a list. My brain is full of this stuff. I've been studying this stuff for over 30 years. The naturopathic, homeopathic medicines. And it was a struggle going through nursing school with what I know compared to what I learned there. Yeah, the insurance companies are a joke. Now this video might disappear, and if it does, you guys know why. Do you remember that first video I did, Pam? The one on cancer treatment way back in the beginning? That's one of them that disappeared. I had 3 or 4 videos that disappeared. That was one of them. you can put turmeric in any kind of, you can put it in salads. You know, you can sprinkle some on salads. It's an acquired taste. You can put it, I like to put it in any kind of stews or soups that I make. And then, of course, I make my capsules. I buy them in bulk, in powder form, and I make my own capsules because that way you can mix and match stuff that goes together so you don't have to take too many pills. Yep, you can put it in chili too. You can put it in all kinds of stuff. And depending on how much you use is the flavor that you get, because you don't have to use very much for it to change the flavor. But you need to put some in it because you keep it in your system. Yeah, they don't even have to do the Hippocratic Oath anymore. They don't even have to say first do no harm. They don't even have to say that anymore. Doctors don't. Nurses don't. That's the one thing that we had to say. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, this can really get you, irritated, but instead, yeah, if you want to, I put it in my congee. I make congee and I put turmeric in it. Oh yeah, how do you like this new thing that the dentists are doing, that you don't pay for a tooth anymore. Now you pay for the service. If you have a tooth that has 3 cavities, one on the front, one on the side, and one on top, you get charged for all 3 sides instead of just one. I didn't say chili cures anything. Chili's just something you could put turmeric in. And honestly, like I said, guys, garlic is something you need. But don't take garlic, I mean, unless you have heart problems, and then I would stick to a fair amount of garlic on a daily basis. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to take it 24/7 unless you have heart disease. If you have heart disease or diabetes, you need to be on the garlic. But then you turn around, and when you're sick, you up it. You up it and add the onion, add the turmeric if you want, add manuka honey, add clove oil. You know, you can make your own, but make yourself a soup that you can drink while you're starting to get sick, and I promise you, you won't get sick. It blows it right out of your system. And if you put something heated in like cayenne pepper, you're going to burn it right out of your system, especially if you have a fever. Try taking cayenne pepper when you have a fever. Yeah, oregano oil is awesome, especially if you have anything that is it's an antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, and oregano, manuka honey, and colloidal silver and peroxide all killed MRSA cells on contact. Have you ever heard that? I mean, on contact. Why don't they use it? Yeah, oregano oil is very strong. So is clove oil. Be careful. I get the clove oil that's mixed with the alcohol because the clove oil that's mixed with oil burns so bad. Okay, Kathy. Sorry. Now you guys got me on a tangent. I will lose my marbles when it comes to this stuff. I get so upset. Because everything in that book is tried and tested and proven in my book. Every single one of them. It's tried, tested, and proven. I don't care what anybody says. I'll argue with a doctor until the day I die. My doctor won't even argue with me anymore. He knows I just come in there to get the tests. I don't want his medicine. And he allows it. And not once have I ever heard him ask if I wanted to take the vaccine. Not once. Or the flu shot. He knows better. I won't take it. Come on, guys. You can do this. I'm telling you. Don't fall for the lies. The doctor tells you need medication for your thyroid or you need medication for something else. Email me first. I'm not telling you I'm a doctor because I'm not, but I'm telling you I know a lot of natural stuff that helps much better than some of these pharmaceuticals. Now, there are some things that I can't touch, I know nothing about. Even if I've done some research, I still don't have anything that's been tried and tested and proven. It's been tried, but remember, not everybody's bodies are the same. Not everybody's reactions are the same. There's a lot of people that have been killed for what they know. And right now, the government doesn't care how much you know because they figure no one's going to listen to you because they figure most people are going to listen to social media. Yeah, exactly. Watch the commercials and listen to what they tell you. Oh, this stuff works great. Try this medication out. People are loving it. They're living, they're surviving, they're happy. They show you people that are running around having a great time. And then they give you the list of side effects, most of them could include death. Just run out and buy the pill. Just crazy. It's ridiculous. We're guinea pigs. This last generation of elderly people are dying of horrible diseases that a lot of them are idiopathic. And look at how many young people today, younger people, I'm not saying young, but younger people, have Alzheimer's or dementia. Or look at the fibromyalgia and some of the other idiopathic diseases. It's just mind blowing if you get into it. Oh, yeah, they've been doing that forever, Roy. High fructose corn syrup is one of the worst things you can put in your body. Your breads, and exactly, paradox. Your breads and sugar and a lot of other stuff is actually bleached with bleach. And you have children that have fibromyalgia. Children. Children that have neuropathy in their arms and their legs. Where do you think this stuff is coming from? Part of it, I believe, is when they are forcing you to give your child at 3 months old 7 different vaccines. I don't disagree with a lot of the vaccines they give children, but they shouldn't give them all to them at once. They should put them out over 3 to 5 years. The child's body can't handle that much of something that doesn't belong there. And yeah, I mean, this is why there was all that controversy. Take PQQ, CoQ10 has to go with PQQ, and lion's mane mushrooms. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind being called sheep by the Lord because, sometimes we're stupid and we're led around by the nose. But herded, yeah, exactly. I can't help myself, Bradwick, by saying I told you so for the past 3 years. I've been saying this. I warned everybody before all this started. I've been preaching about what they were going to do with this new flu right before it started. I knew it was going to happen. They pre-warned us that it was going to happen. And it made me seriously angry because I knew exactly what they were going to do. And that's what they did. I know, Braddock. A lot of people wouldn't listen. They still don't. Hi, Darlene. Oh my gosh, stay away from fentanyl. And I know I lost a lot of subscribers when I started that stuff, and I don't really care. It doesn't, you guys know I've never asked for subscribers. But, you know, the point is, I don't care because I really wanted people to know. I wanted people to know and understand that, I mean, this stuff has been, they broadcast it in different ways. Hello, Randy. Well, good morning, Tim. Where's Miss Martha? She's sleeping? Exactly. And like I said, now the fentanyl's coming from Mexico, and they're getting their base from China. Yeah, I don't care. I'm used to the fight. And I will fight until the day I die. And I really don't care. Yeah, this isn't a vaccine. This is in the fentanyl. People are, they've lost a lot of people. I think they said 214,000 people overdosed on fentanyl over the past 2 years or 3 years or something like that. And they've traced it back to Mexico, all of them. And they've traced the ingredients from those pills in Mexico to China. That's a fact. I was gonna have a I was gonna have a nice, quiet, serene night chat tonight. And look at me now. I'm all frustrated and irritated. And yeah, you know, Oklahoma was one of the last on the list, but Oklahoma was one of the states that refused. You know, a lot of it. They didn't even at one point they didn't even have. You know, nobody wore masks, and then all of a sudden, boom! Now it was up 35%. You know, they just started packing the numbers. They had to make sure that one of the states that didn't have any definitely had it. No. Hey, sissy. I'm on a rant again. What's new? Can't help myself. It really hurts me to see people hurt. I mean, it hurts me. And I cry for people that are stuck in that position where they don't think they have a way out. I've got four people within the last week and a half, 2 weeks that have told me they have cancer. And I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid. And the reason for it is because the types of cancers they have are curable. And I'm not talking surgery. But they won't listen. They will not listen. They're going to do exactly what the doctor tells them to. I went that route. I did the chemotherapy, but I refused to do the radiation. and I'm still here. I went on and I didn't know anything about naturopathic. I just said, you know, it's contained, take it out, I'm done. And I went about my business because I flat out refused. Matt's here. Gordon's here. How'd I miss both of you? Jaw jacking, that's how. Why are you sad, sissy? Because of the wedding? Oh my gosh, Alaskan, I'm sorry. Good grief, Lord have mercy. Look into the SCAC therapy for the cancer. A lot of people have problems with the SCAC tea because there's certain things in it. There's burdock root in it. I think there's pot of arco. There's a lot of stuff in there. But look up the SCAC tea because there's a lot of cancers that can be cured with the SCAC tea. There's also blood root, there's yellow root, there's all kinds. There's liposomal vitamin C with glutathione. You know, there's ways of getting rid of certain cancers, but you have to know the basis of the cancer. Did it metastasize because of another reason? You know, because your immune system's going to drop the minute your body recognizes the cancer. But there are things that you can do. Oxygen gets rid of cancer. What? When did you hear that, Pam? Oh my gosh. Good grief, I am sorry, sissy. Good Lord, Pam. And the liposomal vitamin C and the glutathione, and believe it or not, green tea enemas. Glutathione's your best friend for colorectal cancer. Prayers for your family, sissy. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Jeez, oh flip. Well, we're going to pray against that, Pam. You guys got to stop saying that word. They'll tag us if you keep saying that word in here. You got to be careful with activated charcoal, though, Brett. You got to make sure that you don't tell everybody about activated charcoal because it can do a lot of damage. You have to know how to take it. Saw palmetto is good to take. Like I said, there's quite a few of the natural things that you can take. You definitely want to take the milk thistle because you want to pull all that and diatomaceous earth to pull all the heavy metals and toxins and parasites out of your body. And that's another reason why I suggest the green tea enemas. That's another reason, because green tea will kill it in that environment. It's not something pleasant to do, but it's something that's necessary. Yeah, I've noticed that, Bradwick. And I also, when I told people about getting rid of lung cancer, or that guy did, the one that, when I was telling people about that guy that cured himself from lung cancer with the hydrogen peroxide, you know, he was publicized everywhere. I mean, people were really talking about it. Well, right after that, right after they actually proved that he did cure himself from lung cancer, they put stabilizers in the hydrogen peroxide. So now you cannot use it to inhale, but you can buy food grade hydrogen peroxide and do the same thing if you have lung cancer. Now, Denny's got COPD, and I have him on hydrogen peroxide therapy. But when he takes it, he doesn't want to take it. You know, he's afraid of it, but he shouldn't be, because I take it right there with him and show him. You know, it's not gonna kill you. But the people out there are telling you that with the food grade, you know, it's down to 3%, and I put that in a nebulizer, and it'll kill lung cancer. I don't agree with the full body peroxide therapy, because if the doctor does the same amount of peroxide with every single person, he'll kill one and might save two. But again, those odds are not good enough for me. So I really don't suggest that. That's why I said I suggest the IV liposomal vitamin C and glutathione. Very, very strong. You have to go in a couple times during the week. You know, they'll put a port in. When I thought I had stomach cancer, I had to look around for a place, and I found one in Kansas. But they're all over the United States. You can go in for IV therapy, and they have all different kinds of IV therapy. And you go from that into an oxygen tank, a hyperbaric machine, and it kills cancer. I mean, they've already proven it. They're just being, a lot of them will be shut down. You know, they don't want people cured. What we need is the truth to be revealed. That's what we need. So these people have to pay for their actions, you know, which is what the Bible said is going to happen anyway. The truth will be revealed. It's just whether people will listen or not. It's just crazy, sissy. My gosh. See, this hurts. You know, it really hurts to hear, you know, family being sick. And there'll be a lot of prayers going up. And I pray for you guys every single night. Good night, Pam. Much love, hun. I can't even read your name. Say that again. I missed what you said. I was trying to read your name and I didn't even read what you wrote. Does it say Daneska? Well, hello. Welcome. Now, what did you want me to repeat? Night, Pam. Love you, hun. What kind of cancer, though, Daneska? There's different things that cure different cancers. You need to get down here, Pam. Come visit. For skin cancer and most of your cancers, like I said, they cannot survive in an oxygen environment. So you do the liposomal, the IV intravenous liposomal vitamin C and glutathione, and then you do the hyperbaric machine to back up. There's other cancers like bone cancer and liver cancer. You can do the SEACT. You have bloodroot, you have yellow root for brain cancer. You have saw palmetto and the liposomal C for prostate cancer. And I would do the liposomal and the glutathione and the coffee enemas for colon cancer. Let me know, Pam. Contact me, email me, and we'll set it up. Because remember, I'm working part-time now, sweetie. And I never know when I'm going to work. So if you get the dates, I'll make sure I don't work that week. Or 2 weeks or whatever time you come. I'll go around your schedule, sweetie. But try to get here before winter, if you're coming soon. Before the real winter hits in here. Yeah, I know. Well, talk him into it. Sweet talk him. Oh, I'm sure they did, sissy. Much prayers, much love, hun. I'll be praying tonight for your family strong. But chin up, you're a strong lady. Well, yeah, I understand that. God bless you guys. Much love. Why are my big guys not making any noise? They know what? They can hear it in my voice. I'm upset, huh? Neighbor's dog. I'm going to try to whistle. Hang on a second. Watch your ears if you have earbuds in. You can email me anytime. I can talk to you about this stuff. It's emtdee04@yahoo.com. I wish I could write it, but I can't. If somebody else could put my email address up there for her, for Daneska, emtdee04@yahoo.com. Did you get it? It should also be on my about page on my channel, EMT small d, and it's emtdee04@yahoo.com. Did you get it, Daneska? I want to make sure, but on my channel, if you go to About and go down to the bottom, it'll show you my email address too. Okay, you're more than welcome. Just email me and I'll give you the list. And you don't have to put anything in the PayPal account. God gave it to me, I give it to you. All right, hold on, I'm gonna try to whistle. I don't even know if I can. My mouth is so dry. Hold on. Yeah, except for this past week, Roy. I had 3 people email me and I haven't answered them yet. And I feel so guilty, but I've been so busy and then I pass out. I haven't been on my computer in God knows how long. It's just been wild here. I am so excited about having a bathroom that it's taking up everything. I mean, I'm in there helping and cleaning things up and it's just crazy. And then going to work and then trying to get the stuff done around here prepping for winter because I have to get the bottom of this shed house closed in before winter. Guadalupe? 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 Cool. Tim, behave yourself. Anyways, I have to get the shed house has got to be closed in, the bottom does, and I have to find something to make a covering for the well, like a well house, so it doesn't freeze. And then I'm gonna use those noodles. Hello, Rodrigo. Welcome. I'm gonna use those noodles to put around my pipes so they don't freeze. Hey, Barry. How are you, sweetie? How you feeling? And don't tell me with your fingers either. I know, right, Darlene? He's so bad. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Tomorrow's Sunday, laundry day. Oh, good grief. I dread laundry day. I'm still trying to find a way to do laundry here, but it's just not working out very well. ¿Cómo estás? That sounds awesome, Daneska. Well, yeah. I live in the woods, Alaskan. I mean, there's no lights anywhere. Yeah, that's my backyard. I have 25 acres of nothing but woods. And then 45 miles behind that of nothing but woods. I just heard a whoop. So your name says Alaskan Walker. Does that mean that you do a lot of walking in Alaska? Or is your first name Walker? Oh, I forgot. You know what else I gotta do? Is I gotta build that thing for my ducks so they don't freeze during the winter. I have a lot to do yet. Thank God my son's here. He can help me with a lot of this stuff. Me run around like a chicken with my head cut off. This lady that I'm going to take care of next week, she's got Alzheimer's. Tim, I'm going to slap you. I don't know where Miss Martha is, but I'm going to have her throw cactus at your head. Knock it off. No, they're in the chicken coop, but they're in the bottom. The top has the baby chicks in it, but the bottom is... Oh, really? Did you take pictures, Walker? I love pictures of structures. I have to just close it in the bottom where the ducks are so they don't freeze to death, because there are 2 baby ducks. They don't have the same problem as the chickens. Well, I'll have to get on your channel. Is it on your channel, your pictures? Boy, so many new people popping in tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for showing up. Why don't you have pictures? I like looking at pictures. We might find big guys on your pictures. Maybe, maybe not. Do you have a lot of activity there? Tim, I'm telling you. Oh, I understand totally. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I had people here for my camp out, but people I trusted that came here for the camp out. But since they opened up a season, a basically tourism trap hunting false season for looking for Bigfoot here, I eliminated my camp out this year because I was afraid that people would show up that's what their goal was, and I don't want them here. I don't want anything happening to the big guys here. There's a baby here, you know? But I think they're smart enough to disappear or stay away. But all I heard was gunshots. The past 3 days, that's all I've heard is gunshot. Now, I know Buck said he's going to go out deer hunting and asked me if I had any room in my freezer, so I have to make room in my... That's another job I have to do. I have to make room in my freezer for some deer meat. I'm hoping he gets a hog this year. Yep. Usually, Daneska back here... No, you wouldn't, Sharon, but there's some people that would. Usually, right now, this time of year, Daneska, I have a lot of activity. I mean, I had some earlier. Really? I don't know about that cloaking stuff. That freaks me out. I mean, I saw on somebody else's video of my property, it looked like cloaking. Boy, that's just freaky, isn't it? I don't know. My brain can't handle that kind of stuff. I don't have no third eye or whatever that's called. I don't know anything about that. I don't know about portals. I don't know about any of that stuff because I've never experienced it. I can only tell you what I've experienced here. Well, you know, my first one, well, my first and second one, you know, face-to-faces were really, really close. I mean, thank God there was a wall between us, but the first one was about 5 foot away from my window, and the second one was right at my window. The first one was the big guy, which I think was the alpha or the dad, and he was over 10 foot. And then the one at the window that I thought was a baby had to be at least 7.5 foot tall. But it just looked like a baby. You know, its face just looked like a small child. And I was totally shocked when I went back and found out how tall it was. I kind of freaked out. I was like, that's some baby. That's a big baby. But its face was so cute. And I don't mean cute, you know, like our babies, but compared to what you look at. You know, the pictures you see. And it looked more human than it didn't look like a baby monkey or gorilla. It looked human. And it wigged me out. I mean, I wasn't scared. I was freaking out trying to wake up my granddaughter because I wanted her to see it, but it was gone in a flash. It just freaked me out. I sat there with my mouth hanging open, and so did it. Yeah. So what are you up to, Barry? How come I haven't heard from you in a while? Yeah, it always does. It's still on. I can still see it, but you guys can't. It's dim, but it's still there. And like I said, I need to get another one. You know, they're only $14 at Walmart. You know, they're cheap. They're solar. But this one's not like the first one I got. The first one I got stayed lit for, you know, almost all night long. This one goes out pretty quick. I'll just buy another one. So have you had encounters, Walker? Yeah, I believe in a lot of the old-time cures because they actually work. You know, people that have COPD or lung issues, mullein works wonders on lung issues. You've seen nothing but silhouettes? Well, I'm glad you made it, Barry. Yeah, there's a lot of people that said they aren't getting my notifications. Tree knocks. Tim, wake up Martha. I just spilled my coffee. Well, I've been missing you too. I missed everybody. I would love very much to go back to my nightly live chats. And like I said before, I know you guys are all patient. You know, you've been really patient with me and, you know, going through all this stuff. You know everything that I've been through. But we're slowly getting there. You know that I'm a diehard. I mean, I don't give up very easy. Right, Daneska. Exactly. Oh, I don't like the blood-curdling ones. Those bother me. But I know you guys have been patient, and I appreciate it. And it will come, Lord willing, to a time where I go back to my nightly live chats and then do my daytime chats once in a while. But I've just been overloaded. You know, Denny's 80, and he's got a lot of medical problems. And so, you know, he hurts all the time. So I spend as much time as I can with him trying to get things done, and I know. Why are they scaring you, Walker? And then getting ready for winter, and then working, and still trying. The house still isn't done, you know, I mean, it's far from it. But thank God we have a bed and a toilet now. Woohoo! It's been over a year. And now we have a shower, but it doesn't have any heat, but, you know, we have a shower. Why are the footfalls freaking you out? Why are they scaring you? And Walker, do they scream at you, or they just scream when you're around? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. I pray and I rebuke anything and I put up my guardian angels and my angels with their flaming swords, and nothing evil can come nigh my dwelling. And I don't think, and even though I'm close to DM, Tim, don't tell him that. Even though I'm close to DM country and I've been warned about them coming this direction, I don't worry about it because I plead the blood of Jesus over this property. And I stand out here at night sometimes praying, my arms up in the air, praying to God, and I don't fear. I'm just not afraid. I don't know anything about the big guys here except for I know there's three of them. So far, I know there's three of them. Yeah, don't you think that's kind of awkward if you think about it, guys? That as much as we don't know about the big guys, we do know that when we pray, they understand. I mean, I'm not going to say that the big guys are demonic. I believe they're flesh and blood, but they know when you're praying. And I've heard people before come across DMs, and when they pray, they're gone. Yeah, I think they do too. Oh, when I'm praying out here, I'm casting stuff out like crazy. Yeah, I've always believed that, even though I don't have any concrete reasons to believe that, but I believe that they are guardians. Yes, he is. Remember, I've been healed now. That's 3 times I've been healed by the Lord. And it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Are you going to talk to me? Well, in order for them to respond to prayer, I think they have to understand at some point. They know the name? Do they know the name Jesus? Do they know the name God? Daneska, it's no different. Well, I can't say that. I haven't lived in other countries, but every country has their own. They have good things and bad things about them. The United States has just changed so much that a lot of us that live here, we're shaking our heads. We don't understand what's happening. There's so many changes that we don't seem to have any control over, that it's just making us crazy. And it makes it look like the people in the United States are either stupid or mean, and it's not. It's media that does a lot of lying, and there's a lot of people here that don't agree with what's going on. So I know we get put in a bad category, but then so do other countries. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what's truly going on 100%. Nobody, except for those that are doing it. But I get really upset when I hear people. I've had a guy tell me he hates the United States, never be here because we're stupid people and blah, blah. And I said, how can you put everybody in one category? You think everybody in the United States feels the same way? I mean, hello. I don't believe they're Nephilim, Sharon. I really don't believe they're Nephilim. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but, because I never asked one. But I don't believe they're Nephilim. Yeah. No country's perfect. Everybody has their own. You have good and bad in every city, let alone every state, let alone every country. There's good, there's pros and cons to every place. Oh my gosh, the sky is just gorgeous. Good grief. The stars are so bright. It's beautiful. Yeah, me too, Sharon. I'm not listening to you, Tim. Yeah, I'll answer any email I can. You know, most of the time that's what I check first thing in the morning before I head out or before I go to bed. I'll go check my email and answer everybody that I can, then go about my business. I've never seen any bigger than trees, but you know, I've seen a couple big boys down at Robert Dotson's place. I saw one that was over 12 foot. The one on the video that Tex took, that one had to be at least 12 foot. You know, the one here, I couldn't tell you because I never went back and measured, so I don't know how big that one is. But I know that the two that spend most of their time here is a small juvenile and a larger juvenile. So I don't know where Mama and Daddy are, unless that's the mama. I like it when they imitate. I know that little one got in trouble probably for imitating me that night, but I love it when they do that. If I whistle, they whistle back, and they whistle so low. I mean, I'll go, and you'll hear in the distance. Why are we talking about food? You guys, see, Tim started again. We always end up talking about food. And you're gonna make everybody hungry. And it's not good to eat at night, Tim. Of course, unless you live in the other country and, you know, it's daytime for you. I can't help myself. Come on, babies. No, I've never touched one. I've never touched one of the big guys, but they were close. I mean, like I said, 2 foot. We were 2 foot away from each other. But I was also in a camper, in an RV, and it was at the window. But, you know, they've been really close, yeah. Close enough to where it goes up your spine because they snapped a stick behind you. And you don't have the guts to turn around and look it in the eyeballs. Nope, just keep on walking. They've never been mean, you know. They don't throw things at me. They'll toss little pebbles to get my attention. I had woke up one morning to this whole area, the whole ground was full of Y sticks. I mean, they were everywhere. I wish I would have done a video that day. I should have. But I'm talking everywhere in my front yard, which is all rock, by the way. There was a whole bunch of Y sticks. They were everywhere. Oh, really? They're giggling at you? Do you live in an area, Walker, where it's well known for sightings? Hold on, I'm listening to something, guys. That's got to be my kids. Yep. Can you hear them laughing over there? I can hear them laughing. They must be watching a video or something. There it goes again. There's that noise again. It sounds like a thud. The hogs are out in droves this year. I don't think close, Sharon. I know that people down the street from us, which is less than a quarter mile away, they had a mama bear and two cubs walk through their yard. And they have two dogs. They have a pit bull and a German shepherd, and both of them hid underneath the house. But mama and her two cubs walked right through their yard heading this direction, but I never saw it. But I did see the big cat here. Well, I saw it, and then Buck and I both saw it. And it just sat there on the other side of the dog's pen and just stared at us. You know, probably a good 400 yards away. I've never had bear. We ate a rattlesnake a couple weeks ago. Chopped that thing's head off and ate it. Didn't eat the whole thing, just took a couple bites and that was it. I don't think it was cooked right, so I didn't eat very much of it. I've never eaten big cat either. Had just about everything else though. Why what? Yep, we've got a lot of that here, Sharon. Although I don't think there is very many bears here. I think there's more big cats than there are bears. And I know there's bobcats. I know we have coyotes. You know, I know we have hog. I mean, lots of hog. No, darling. We're fine, thank you, hun. And I can eat anything now. Woohoo! I still haven't gained my weight back, but I'm getting there. No, rattlesnake's actually pretty good, Pammy. And you have to know how to cook snake out in the wild if you needed to. It's food. It's protein. Yeah, I know, right? But if you're starving, you'd eat it. The only frogs that are around here. Well, I found one big bullfrog, but the only frogs around here is those little teeny tree frogs. You can hear them almost all year round. I have to find a place to go fishing. That's what I miss. Well, there is some place down the road, but now I gotta find the time to go do it. I have to get a fishing license. Ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that you have to get a fishing license. Yeah, that's something. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Sharon. I was talking to Buck yesterday, and he said all the doves, the ground doves, have disappeared, and that's what he used to love to eat. Oh, I don't know. I think that would scare me half to death, Walker, as a moose. I've never seen one in person, but I'll tell you what, I've seen pictures and I watched that guy that does the hunting, and he shot one and walked up on it, and it got up and charged him. I think I'd have a heart attack. No thanks. Those things are huge. And then, of course, I watch videos where they attack people. No thanks. I'm just glad I don't live anywhere near, grizzly bears. I'll take the black bears, but if I was living in grizzly bear country, I'd move. Seriously. I mean, I know these aren't really mountains down here, although they call them mountains. Yeah, our frogs probably do too, Walker. But, I call them foothills because I've been in Colorado and seen real mountains, but they get pretty high, and that's where I like to be. I mean, I'm only about 600 feet above sea level here, and I'm in a little bowl, and I've got, foothills all the way around me. But I love it here. I absolutely love it. There's a lot of wildlife, and big guys are here, and it's peaceful. I've got tons of wild edibles here that I can harvest and make stuff out of. I just can't wait until I'm ready, until things are ready where I can actually do that. I'm so excited. That's my goal. Pony roast? That's disgusting. They have a deer festival the last week of October here. I didn't get to go to Honaby, but I'm hoping I can go to that one. Oh my goodness, Walker, I'd freak out. I might set up here pretty soon when it starts getting really active. I might set up now that I have this tripod. That's right, lurks a lot. I might set this up and do an all-nighter. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Sherry? That's disgusting. I'm sure Walker has grizzly bears. No, thank you. Them things scare me to death. That's the one thing that stops me from going up to Duke's place is the bears. That's on my bucket list. It's something I want to do, is I want to go to the Pacific Northwest. I mean, I really want to go up there, but I have such a horrible fear of grizzly bears. I mean, I've had it since I was a kid. Get him, Sharon. Martha's not here, so get him. You guys can all throw cactus at Tim. You have my permission. Okay, so they're not doing anything. They're not answering. They're not making any noise. But I think I'll do that one of these nights and just bear spray. Yeah. Not for a grizzly. No, thanks. Nope. No, no, no to bears. No, no, no. You know, I've seen black bear up there where I was, but nope. There's my owl. Where are my coyotes tonight? I wonder if there's a predator around. That was my stomach. But I'll set you guys up with an all-nighter. I'll leave you out here and I'll put the phone someplace where it's not real visible and just leave you sitting out here all night. You guys can listen to the night sounds. I can set up my phone. I have this little portable generator. Yeah, well, I'm still scared of them. I don't know why. I'm not scared of the big guys, but I'm scared to death of bears. Like I said, I've come across black bears before, and they usually just go on by, but grizzly's a whole different ball game. Excuse me, or moose. Excuse me. Can't wait for these weeds to go bye-byes. The only one that I smelled up on Blackfoot Mountain, that one, or whatever the name of that stupid mountain was I went to, that one, yeah, they're in Arkansas. That's the only one that I smelled. Yeah, exactly, Daniska. And it smelled horrible. It didn't smell like skunk. It smelled like a dog that had been urinated on by something and then garbage. It was the most putrid smell I've ever smelled in my life. Really? I've never tried bear. That's one thing I've never eaten. Or moose. Or elk. Because I've never been in an area where, you know. And I heard that they released elk here, but I've never heard one. So I don't know if they actually did or not, or someone's telling stories. But that's what they said. The wildlife management actually released timber wolves and elk. And that's when that blue tongue disease was out a few years back. Yikes. Yeah, I would too, Sharon. That's what that's what I'm waiting for, to hear one. Just one. No, they don't, Tim. You're silly. Remember I said that night when Denny was going outside to pee every single night, that one of those nights he's going to go out there and it's going to sound different. He's going to look up and find out that he's actually urinating on a Bigfoot leg. Because when we were in the little shed, that big one came around, you know, and I just thought for sure. I mean, that day that Denny came back in so fast, he goes, "There's something out there." You know, I mean, it was big enough to make him stop having to pee. And he came right back inside. I thought that was so funny. Oh, that's because I had a bathroom inside. You know, I didn't have to go outside. I think so, Daneska. It's been known that they walk up to windows when people have TVs. Yeah, I always thought the smell that came off of the big guys was due to, hormones or, that's the scent that they put out. That's just me. I don't know, but that's what I thought. Because not all of them smell, I mean, I didn't smell Boo, and he'd be close enough where I should have. It should have knocked me out, being as bad as most people say they smell. But, and then I've heard people say that their hair looks like they actually comb it or brush it, that it's smooth and clean. I don't know. Do they take baths? I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows. And David, when we did that video together, he said that they swim underwater for a long time. All right, Roy, I'm not going to stay on much longer. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. My only day off, actually, which is not actually going to be a day off, but, oh, Monday's a holiday, right? Is it Monday, Columbus Day? So don't be surprised you come back and I'm gone. Ha, 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 ha. I'm slap happy. And the other night when I had the live chat, as soon as I ended the live chat, oh, they started up like crazy. And I was in bed and I said, forget it, I'm not coming back out. They were whistling, they were throwing stuff. Yeah, really? I know you meant fell asleep. Good night, Sharon. God bless you. Much love. Let me say a quick prayer for everyone. Heavenly Father, we come before you tonight. We ask you to please bend your ear and hear our prayer. Forgive us of the sins that we've committed, knowing or unknowingly. I ask you, Lord, as your children are gathered here together tonight, that you have mercy on those that are ill, that you heal those that have cancer. Father, that you give us the knowledge and the wisdom to get through this generation that we're going through now and all the problems that we're having. I ask for clear wisdom, Father, your wisdom as to how to handle the things that are going on, the things that we should say. I know that your word says that out of the mouth speaks the heart, and also blessings and cursings come out of the mouth, and that ought not to be. So I'm asking you, Father, while we're going through what we're going through, that we contain our mouths, that we give everything we can to you, that's not things that we're supposed to be handling, all of our excess worries and strife. Let us all hand it to you, Father, and give it to you, and let you handle the things that are our job. Let us focus on those around us, our family, our friends. Let us spend more time in prayer for others and doing things for others. I pray for a revival in this country, Lord. I pray that people's eyes are open and their hearts are softened, that they're able to see the truth and look at people the way that you do, through the heart and not through the eyes. And no condemnation, Father. I'm asking you to please help all of us with our words, that we don't condemn others because they don't believe like we do, but we show them through our actions and through our words, Father, what you want us to know and what we're supposed to do. I pray for all these people, Father, that are concerned and very scared, and there's a lot of anxiety about the flus and the vaccines and the illnesses. Father God, I pray that you reveal to them what the truth is. Don't let them be afraid. Take the fear away, because your word says that you promised us not a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. So that's what I pray for right now, and I pray for a hedge of protection around each and every person under the sound of my voice. That they are protected and guided by you. Let the Holy Spirit reign, teach us, guide us. And I also ask, Father, that you put people close together, that you put people together that need to be together to help each other out. Don't look at our inward circumstances, but look at somebody else's circumstance. When we get our eyes off of us and onto other people, our lives are easier. And even though you said you're going to come back for a tried and tested people, I know that your will is not that we suffer. So, Father, I ask you now in Jesus' name to take the suffering away. Give them peace, give them comfort, and give them strength. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I'm going to go to bed. Good night, all you wonderful people, my family. I love you very much. I pray God blesses you abundantly. I really hope that things change for all of us. Do not get caught up in the things of this world, but give it to the Lord. Remember, don't give up, don't give in, give it to God. Okay? Hug somebody, love somebody. Remember, life's too short. I love you. Good night. God bless you, and I'll see you later. And thank you very much for joining me on my live chat. I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, wild man. Goodbye, wild man. Sorry. Good night, everyone.